it is time for it. It is the 24th of October 2025. It is time for a joyful video about society. I did actually film this the other day. The camera angle was wrong, so I decided to do take two, which is so much fun. Some people will say that society is falling apart. Other people will say it's collapsing. Other people will say, oh, we're heading toward a collapse. This is not true. Society has collapsed completely. Society, as we knew it, is gone. It has already collapsed. We're in it. The decline of society. The decline of society. Zombies. Zombies on the streets. Zombies everywhere on the streets, on their mobiles. That's what people look like. That's what people look like these days. That's what people look like at the moment. Zombies, zombified out of their minds like this. Or it was extraordinarily frustrating. Oh, society is, as it used to be, good, and really collapsed. The collapse started in 2014, 2015. That's when the collapse started, and part of it was when the Sly Fox changed to the Animal Hotel. However, in regard of the newer generations coming up now, the babies, the humans, the babies that were born in 2000, who are now 25, the alphas and the betas, and they're on their a generation of kids brought up on their phones. They wouldn't have a clue who Richard Wilkins was. They never watched MTV, didn't experience vinyl, cassette tapes, or VHS. The kids of today, the new generation, the teenagers of today, a majority of them, a lot of them seem they are like no manners, and on their phones, on their PlayStations, on their apps, and it's a far cry from when in the 80s they'd ride down the street on the skateboard, fall off it, get back up. These days they don't do that. The parents of kids these days don't want their kids falling off anything. I'd ride my bike down the street in the 80s, I'd fall off, I'd get back up, my knees would be bleeding, I'd brush them off, I'd get back on the bike, get back on the skateboard, and continue down the street. And a huge generational difference. I admit that the internet is fantastic for information, and as you get older, the more information that you crave. These youngins, what are they going to contribute to society? What is the main reason that people reproduce, that people breed, people reproduce? Well, there's two. To carry on the family name, must carry on the family name, carry on the family blood. So that means if an arsehole meets a bitch, and bitches are far worse than arseholes. met some arseholes in my time. Women are worse. So an arsehole meets a bitch. So an obnoxious guy meets an obnoxious woman. They reproduce and make a little prick or a little bitch. And because very important to carry on that family name, that family name, all very important. And so you end up with a collective of arseholes and bitches and obnoxious people. And in society at the moment, I see unaware people. Everywhere I go, people are unaware. They are oblivious to what's going on. Oblivious to what's going on around them. And we've got an infestation on the streets. We've had it for a while. It's called Uber Eats and Deliveroo. And Uber Eats, we have a pandemic. We have an Uber Eats pandemic. They're pests, and we need to get the exterminator in real quick. It started in COVID, yes, it started in COVID. Now, before COVID, so-called COVID, before COVID in 2019, these Uber Eats arseholes, I saw about 2% of them. COVID happened, and their business boomed overnight. Now they're an infestation on our roads and streets. Pakistani, Indian, and Asian. And they have no respect. They have no respect for the roads, for the footpaths. They swerve in, out, and around cars. And when I'm walking in the city, what happens is that it happens so fast. It happens so fast. They'll come by me so fast. It happened at Darling Harbour a couple of weeks ago. It's like and by the time I react to them, they're long gone. Actually, I'll tell you what happened at Darling Harbour a couple of weeks ago. One swerved by me. He flew around this other guy, and the other guy went, whoa! And there was a big flock of seagulls. And the obnoxious prick was a Pakistani guy. He did this. They get this beady-eyed face. Even though I was behind him, I've seen their face a million times. It's like this. When they've got this look about them when they're on their bikes here, and they well, some of them are like this, or they're like. I shouted at one of them the other way. I went, "Get off your phone!" And he went. Decline of civilization, the decline of society. He went right into the seagulls. Fortunately, a seagull wasn't hurt, but they all went. They are a pest on our roads, on our streets, and we need to get rid of them. And the way to get rid of them is very easy. Stop using the app. Stop ordering from them. Get off your lazy ass. Get off your lazy ass. Get off your lazy ass. Walk down to Woolworths, to Aldi. Get your groceries and then walk back. Walk home. Cardiovascular activity. And the air will do you good. I've seen them turn up at a person's place as I'm walking down the street in the city. They get off their bike, the person opens the door, there's no communication between the two, doesn't take his helmet off, he does this. And then that's it. That's the exchange. They're obnoxious, they're arrogant, and they don't belong on our streets. I have just a few things on the plate at the moment. Get in touch with the council. Get in touch with the council. I got a plan, I got an idea for all this. Get in touch with the council. What the council needs to do is get about 8 pickup trucks, big pickup trucks, get about 10 men, 3 AM, drive all around the inner west and outer west, just drive all around Enmore, all around Newtown, get all those bikes, put them in the dump trucks, everyone is, and the Lime bikes as well, the Lime bikes. I am so sick and tired of seeing Lime bikes, on every other corner. It's ridiculous, it's unattractive, and those things are very dangerous. They weigh a ton, they're very dangerous. Sick and tired of seeing them. So you get 5 or 6 dump trucks, 3 AM, go around to all the streets, all of them into these dump trucks, take them to the local tip, landfill, problem solved. And people stop being fucking lazy. The newer generation, the alphas and the betas, and you obnoxious bitches out there, stop being lazy. Get off your ass, walk to Woolworths, walk to Aldi, get your groceries. Let's get these Uber Eats off our streets. I am so sick of seeing them. So society has collapsed. Everyone is on their phones, everyone is using apps. Very few people are using actual cash these days, which is of great concern. I remember back in the day, I remember the 90s, I remember back in the day, old mobiles, yes, mobile, the first 90, I got my first mobile in 97, yes, and, went to Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles for the first time in 98, I went to Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles for the first time in 98, walked all around Hollywood. My friend said to me, "You may not like it over there, it's very different from here." And I'd just seen it in the movies, I'd seen scenes in the movies where they show the Hollywood sign from Beechwood Road, nice road by the way. My anticipation, have you been to Los Angeles? Did you love it? Did you love it? My anticipation, excitement was so high that upon arrival at LAX in 98, got through customs, was greeted by an African American woman, went to the shuttle, we drove up through Inglewood, up into Hollywood, I was staying at the Banana Bungalow Youth Hostel, which, so you've got Hollywood Boulevard and you've got Highland Avenue, corner of Hollywood and Highland. You can walk up to Franklin Avenue, right? Because all the tourists are along Hollywood Boulevard Walk of Fame. But if you just walk up Highland Avenue, Franklin Avenue, actually if you turn left on Franklin Avenue, you get back of the Kodak there is Orchard Street. It's a very nice street, very nice street. Walk up to Franklin Avenue, right? Franklin Avenue is very nice. And then you keep walking up past the Hollywood Bowl, fascinating area. Oh, fascinating area. It's like, it's a different planet, it's a different world. It's just totally surreal when I'm there. Past the Hollywood Bowl, onto Kawunga Pass, you've got to go into this underneath tunnel, and you just keep walking up. It looks like semi-no man's land, but it's not. You just keep walking up, and the Banana Bungalow used to be on the left-hand side. Now, I got back there last year. I've been to Los Angeles 3 times in the last 18 months.